Hey, welcome back.
Hey everybody. So we gotta watch out
like
for these guys.
Oh no, he's dead.
Wait, the hookshot just kills him?
Yeah.
Moblins aren't like that super strong, dude.
I think I use bombs.
Dude, I haven't seen these moblins in so long.
How would it just kill them?
Because it stabs them.
In the
It's a
heart.
big hook
Yeah.
that shoots.
And then
But
it
doesn't
and then it
usually,
retracts.
Like, stun stuff?
Does a lot of times it does.
Yeah.
So
Some
why are they
enemies
so...
Because look at them.
They look scary. They look strong.
they have a weakness to
Look at
hook
those
shot.
muscles.
Step too far out.
Oh no, he got you, dude.
That was a half a heart of damage.
In retrospect, not a super strong enemy.
No.
Okay, let's do this. All right, there's the big one. There's the one huge fucking moblin. I hope that was a minute. I'm sorry. I think with our intro, it might have been.
Just barely made it.
Yep. I'm trying to do better, you guys.
Because will hookshot just kill him?
Yeah, doesn't seem like it.
I mean, it probably would.
I
I don't know. That is usually just what I do. I run up and hit him.
All right. Well, later, man.
And he gives me money.
Dude, that's sick. Too
I
bad.
think one of those went to waste.
Too
little
bad
bit.
we're not like super adults that can carry more money yet.
Welcome to the tempo.
The Temple of the Forest, where the Forest Sage lives. The Sage of the Forest.
The good news is that now it's not illegal for us to have this money.
That's good. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. The fuzz are off our tail.
But when you start carrying around that giant money, you're going to be in trouble again.
You're not a giant!
Oh, look, it's her.
Well, full of time as always. Cool. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuetta Forest.
I think I should start like each conversation with like a lecture.
I think the only one of these that I really remember is the Bolero of Fire.
Because the Bolero of Fire slaps.
Yeah, it does.
You don't like this one?
Hey, this is fine.
I mean, the travel songs are all good, but like the Bolero of Fire is the only one that I ever like see covers be done of.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of covers of the Serenade of Water.
That one I don't really remember. You have learned the Minute of Forest.
Spanky.
Spanky. I'll see you again.
I'll see you again when you least expect it in the shower.
Blinded!
At Bates Motel. Alright, now we can play
Chic
the
is
game
Batman.
again.
Confirmed.
Which means that Zack is Chic.
Which means that I'm
Zack is Zelda.
I don't want to drop that spoiler on them so soon.
I'm sorry.
I want to drop that on them so soon, dude.
Like you can't let anybody have a good time, can you?
Dude,
I cannot.
dude, I still get mad thinking about God of War whenever Austin just dropped that huge bomb just before it happened on the show. Whenever we got
what was the spoiler?
Whenever we got the Blades of Chaos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What a dingus.
Yeah. What a.
That game was new though.
Yeah. Dude, the guy that just like dropped that huge fucking spoiler. Like I don't know if I told that story on the show. About the guy who like just straight up like gave me a spoiler on the end of God of War. I was at the grocery store.
Ah, shit. No, I don't think you did.
So, if I told it, I'll tell it really quick just in case. So there was I went to the grocery store a couple weeks ago, and I had on my God of War 2018 shirt that just had the new Omega on it, and the guy who was ringing me up was like, hey, did you is that God of War? And I was like, yeah. And
I think you can just hookshot to the chest.
I mean, you can.
The
The idea there is you're supposed to jump across, but yeah.
But I was like, yeah, dude, did you play that game? He's like, nah, but I watched someone play it on YouTube, and I was like, oh, that's cool, man. If you ever,
You want to watch somebody else play it on YouTube?
I was
Was it All My Champions?
I was just like, But I was like, that's cool, man. If you ever get to play it, though, it's a really good time. And then, like, he gets real close. Like, he's about to drop some major fucking knowledge on me. And he's like, here's the thing you gotta know about God of War. Atreus is redacted. I'm just gonna redact it in case anybody on the show or watching hasn't played it / hasn't watched our playthrough of it.
If you haven't watched our playthrough of it, go watch the playthrough of it.
Watch our playthrough of it, because it's like the linchpin in like to how like the story's gonna go forward, and he just told a random guy that. Like what if
what's wrong with you?
Like what if I didn't have what if I didn't mainline that game and have the platinum trophy for it? What if I just had the shirt and I didn't know what it was? Like I would have been like really mad.
They really just enjoy spoiling it for people, and it's infuriating.
Oh, absolutely.
To have something like not even in a funny way.
Absolutely. It's like if you get joy in spoiling things for people, I just want to like
you're an asshole.
I want to slap you in the mouth with a closed fist. I want to punch you is what I want to do. Dude, this
I guess I can't hurt these guys except with bows.
No, you can. I'm pretty sure you can pull them out. I think you're just missing.
Oh no, big skellies.
See, these fights are fun.
I mean, because they're not.
I think
they're not fucking lizards. It's fucking fake ass lizards.
They are. They have this like the same moveset almost.
Yeah, but they're big skeletons with armor and like actually spooky. Those lizards can get out. Like I said, I think they're Godzilla or some shit. I think they're bad.
Because you think you're a lizard.
Fucking get out. Do something. You won't.
One day this Link will become one of those.
Yep.
Allegedly.
No, it's confirmed. It's in Twilight Princess. It's part of the story.
Well,
yeah, but they don't say it specifically.
They do.
No, they don't. They hint at it really hard.
I'm gonna take my not.
Okay, well, if they didn't confirm it in the game, they've confirmed it after the fact. That is actually Hero of Time Link.
If they confirmed it, it was in your book, the Historia.
Maybe. Either way, it's been confirmed.
I wish more games like had lore like that. Like, they could just like actually publish some shit for it.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because those are like cool collectibles, you know.
There's actually 3 of those Zelda books.
Yeah.
Well, because there's a lot of.
Well, there's one for the lore, the Historia. There's one for artwork. And then there's one for something else.
Zelda actually has like a ton of manga.
Oh really?
Yeah, I have a couple books.
Yeah, but they actually at the last GDQ, one of the prizes was all 3 of those books.
Oh, that's
Why
cool.
is this so dark?
I don't know. It got a lot darker when the pose came out.
Oh yeah, because we need to kill.
Well, I mean the light reduces in here, but I just mean in general, this is way darker than it usually is when I play this game.
Could it be the converter?
Well, you usually play on.
It could be the converter.
It's the 64. Just in general.
Oh, it could be that too.
It was just darker.
I don't believe so, because I'm speaking from experience of playing on the N64 as well. I don't remember it ever being this dark.
When's the last time you played on 64 that wasn't on the show?
Few months back, playing it while y'all were recording something.
Could it be the converter?
It could be the converter, maybe. I don't know.
Dude, he yelled really loud for something like not that big of a deal.
I mean, have you ever been hit so hard that you've literally gone flying through the air?
I tried
because that's actually what just happened.
Yes.
To him.
I mean,
I have.
And how loud did you scream?
I couldn't make a sound.
Yeah.
It was too jarring.
What happened?
I was playing football.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Caught the ball. They didn't like that.
They caught the ball.
So
they
ran into me.
They said no.
Like what happened? No. I was actually running the ball in this particular play, and then one of them came around and hit me so hard I flew backwards and landed into one of my other teammates and then bounced forward and hit the ground.
Oh.
It was the hardest I've ever been hit by anything.
That was the one thing that like I hated about football.
Getting
was
hit?
Yeah, because I was on the line.
I'm just supposed to hit him with my shield.
I was on the line, so I got hit every single play. Every single one.
See, for me, like, the worst part is the first hit. After you take a hit, the rest of it's nothing. Like, okay, I can survive that. That's fine.
Dude, there were...
But I was either...
Hell yeah, map.
I was a receiver, so I didn't have a whole lot of chances to hit other people.
Yeah.
I would just try to get the ball and then get hit.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any moves, so I would just run into them.
Another thing I really hated was playing in inclement weather.
That sucks.
Because there were a few times we played during the rain, and I forget where it was, but like the field got so trashed that like my hand, whenever I got down in my 3-point stance,
It would just sink.
the mud went up to like past my wrist. I was like, oh no. Is this the quicksand the 90s cartoons warned me about?
I wonder how interesting people who watch Let's Plays find football conversations.
I'm sure there's a few
Like,
people.
I'm enjoying the conversation. I
Dude.
feel like we might be boring people.
I mean,
You're boring me. I'll tell you that.
and I'm playing Zelda. It's one of my 3 favorite things to do.
Like, cause
It's like J.O. eat and
you,
play Zelda.
I think you're
Yeah.
the only person I hang out with that also played sports.
Yeah.
So
The
the conversations
hobbies-
never happen.
The hobbies
I
tend
never get to reminisce.
the hobbies of sports and video games tend to not like intermingle.
Yeah, it's two totally different worlds.
And the sports bros that play video games tend to play like sports video games.
Yeah.
Like I do not care about FIFA, man.
No, man, I would finish football practice, go home and watch Dragon Ball Z and play Final Fantasy.
Dude, hell yeah.
That was.
I mean,
that was the world. That was the mix of
different-
worlds I was living in.
Different shows and video games, but what a mood. Oh man. No, you tried. Get out of here, Skullhead. What are you? What is this guy? The fucking logo for Avenged Sevenfold? Get out of here. fucking asshole, imp shadows ass bitch. Dude, way to like wreck your vocal cords and have to get surgery, and you're still just an okay singer.
Man, I like Avenged Sevenfold.
Dude, I do
Me
too.
too.
But after like
So
sounding,
let's try to be friendly with them.
dude, after like sounding of the 7th trumpet or something, he fucked his vocal cords up because he was doing
Doesn't surprise
he
me.
was screaming wrong, and you notice he doesn't do that shit anymore.
That was one of their early ones.
That was
right?
the first album.
Yeah, I did not care for that album.
Because it was a proper screamy album.
I'm not into that.
The last album I listened
Yeah,
to
I'm not
theirs-
into like screaming stuff.
The last album I really listened to of theirs was Nightmare, and then
Nightmare was great.
Then I listened to a couple of songs off of
City of Evil.
No, City of Evil was dope.
City of Evil was that was the album that got me. Into
Yeah, City of Evil.
Yeah.
I'm not positive there's a song on it I don't like. I haven't looked at the full track list in a long time.
Self-titled easily the best.
Self-titled was
Self-Titled
awesome.
was really
Self-titled
Oh
was my
wait,
favorite.
Self-Titled was the first one. Sounding of the 7th Trumpet was the second.
No, Self-titled was like after City of Evil.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Self-titled came way late.
Self-Titled was with critical acclaim and all that.
Yeah.
That
Little
album
Piece of
slaps.
Heaven.
Such a good album.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh
dude.
fuck, Little Piece of Heaven.
Little Piece of Heaven.
Little Piece of
fucking
Heaven.
slaps.
The music video to that song rules, dude. I was dating this girl in high school. It was when I was like really big into Avenged Sevenfold and like Bullet for My Valentine and shit. And and like a Little Piece of Heaven came on like my iPod on shuffle, and she's like this because this is high school and you had to have all this shit. And she was
This
like,
is our song.
this is our song.
God.
And I was like,
This should not be
and I was
anyone's song.
And I was like, do you know what this song is about? And she was like, no. And I was like, well, listen to the lyrics,
She
please.
didn't. Oh my, that bothers me.
But like, I guess it was like Shepherd of Fire or whatever that album after Nightmare was. Hail to the King. That I didn't listen to that album
I don't-
really.
I don't think
like,
I've ever heard
like
that.
Welcome to the Family, Shepherd of
Nightmare
Fire.
was the last thing I heard.
Dude,
from them.
Nightmare was such a good song, and I remember
Y'all
when that.
fucking Nightmare.
I remember
that shit got
when-
me so hyped.
I remember.
That's where they went downhill.
I remember because that was after the Rev died, and in that song,
Yeah, 'cause
that
that-
was the first thing they released after the Rev died, and that music video fucking got me good because at the end of it, it just lingers on a shot of his drum kit for like 30 seconds, and I'm just like, dude, don't do that to me.
Dude, that's. I've heard a lot of people. Like, cause my old roommate was really into drums and he played some instruments and stuff, and his dad was, I think, a drummer. So they were telling me how like that guy would probably have been remembered as one of the greatest drummers of all time.
He's actually like,
had he had time to have like a
Yeah.
full career.
dude, he's
I mean, even the time he got, he's still considered
Dude,
one of the
Sinister-
best. But like, he was expected to be just
Oh, this fucking room.
unbelievable.
This corridor, it's all twisted.
Thanks.
Thank you.
But yeah, Sinister Gates and I think his name's Zachy Vengeance. Like, they're great guitarists, but like the Rev is one of the linchpins in that band.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I hate Lars Ulrich as a person, but like,
Which one is that?
he's the drummer for Metallica. But mechanically, he's such a good drummer, but like he needs to like chill the fuck out everywhere
You gotta
else.
separate the art from the artist sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Well, I mean, you don't want to miss out on good art
I mean, that's
just
fair.
because they're an a-hole.
I mean, but like, can you listen to R. Kelly ever the same?
I mean, R.
I
Kelly,
didn't listen to R. Kelly before, so
I did a little bit, but he was never that great. I don't think.
I mean,
Not to me, anyway.
dude, this like Stalfos is fucking you up.
that's
He
fine.
got him.
It's okay, he's dead.
And now second one.
Oh, there's two.
Did y'all see that thing where one of the guys from Avenged Sevenfold, he's like really into video games.
It's in shadows.
Is it in Shadows?
Probably.
Yeah, like I watched a whole video about him talking about how much he plays video games and stuff. I think actually we did talk about this because I think Shuffles was like, oh no, he's like us.
Oh no, he's one of us. We have to accept him, maybe.
It's like I always thought he came off as such a douchebag, but he's actually
No,
a
he's
decent guy.
yeah, pretty cool.
Because he was talking about playing Mortal Kombat with his kid and shit.
Dude.
And he did a song with Good Charlotte that was dope. It
Yeah.
was like my favorite song in high school. The River.
He did a song with the dude from Disturbed solo project, Device.
Dude, Disturbed is a band that I think gets shit on unnecessarily.
I don't have a problem with
'Cause-
them.
'cause they're-
I haven't heard a whole lot of their stuff.
What
but-
I think is really cool about Disturbed is like they like to do really weird phrasing and timing in their songs. Like,
whoa, the epic lag.
yeah, like just like whenever you like, it's different. Like, it's weird for me because I learned guitar and stuff. So like, if you like most like rock songs, like in riffs,
Okay,
it's like 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4, and then but like they'll do like 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 and then 5 and do like some weird shit.
Wasn't that
And-
one of the things Rev from Avenged Sevenfold was known for, was having really weird counts?
Well, their whole jam is they like go into weird scales. So like their sound is very, I guess, eerie is the way I would describe it, because like
Finally, thank you.
like the note
Good job.
progressions in a song like Scream are so uniquely them. And like, because like if you look at like their main rhythms, it all hangs out like at the top of the
got the
guitar.
bow!
We got the bow, hell yeah. It all hangs out at the top of the guitar. So like, Beast and the Harlot and Bat Country and Critical Acclaim and like a number of their other songs are open notes on the 3rd fret, 5th fret, and 6th fret. Like, that's all you need for those songs, for the most part. But then once you get into their leads and stuff, that's when it gets into these weird modes and sort of scales that, like, is uniquely them. And say what you will about how he looks and whatever, but Sinister Gates is an amazing fucking guitarist.
I mean, I think they're all good at what they do. Avenged
Yeah.
Sevenfold is a good band.
Yeah. So that was one of the pose that we're having to fuck up. But just David Draymond from Disturbed, like his Sound of Silence cover, or their Sound of Silence cover, is incredible. Welcome to Music Talk, everybody.
All right. Feel bad for Shuffles. He probably wants to really be on this episode.
Yeah. Someone said to me the other day that all 80s bands sounded the same, and I wanted to slap them in the mouth.
It's just coming from a perspective thing.
'Cause-
Because like
Or no, I remember what it was. It was actually a very Shuffles argument that somebody made. Someone played like 80s music on their phones, and AC/DC came on at one point. I think it was maybe like Highway to Hell or something like that, and then Dirty Deeds came on, and they were like, "Didn't we already listen to the song?" And I was like, "No, we didn't." And they were like,
That's how I feel about like current rap.
But they were
But
like,
I'm sure that people who are into rap currently can hear the difference.
Yeah. But I was like, they don't sound this, and I had to break it down for her. I was like, it's the same deal with Avenged Sevenfold. They hang out in the same zone, like for the most of their stuff, but like their leads are all very jazzy and stuff. So, or influenced from jazz and what have you, or blues rather. Blues is what I was trying to say.
It's like a lot of these bands have their own signature thing, whereas like somebody who's outside of that, like. But they interpret that as all the music sounds the same, but really it's just each band has the thing that they do, so you know it's them when you hear it.
Yeah, but most AC/DC riffs are combinations of A chords, E chords, and D chords. That's it. That's all Back in Black is.
Simple.
They're very simple, but then Angus Young decides to go fucking crazy. Malcolm Young's just hanging out, like tearing up guitar picks every show. Like there was a video where one of his guitar techs showed him what a normal pick after Malcolm Young has used it, and it's worn down so much after just one show, and he uses the heavy grade picks.
So he just wears out the whole pick in one.
Yeah, because he's the rhythm guitarist, so that's all he's doing. He's strumming chords the entire time, and like he just does it so aggressively that he just tears up guitar picks.
Tell me again now.
Hey, watch out for the shadows of monsters that hang on the ceiling. What?
Does he just keep some extras on him?
Oh yeah, they most guitarists, they have on their mic stand like a little like holder that has picks in it.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. So like if you drop one, that
I didn't think about dropping one, so I was like, that one's gone.
Yeah.
I wasn't moving fast.
Drummers are also my favorite because they'll have like quivers of drumsticks next to them.
He's like Hawkeye, but with drums.
Drummers that also sing are entirely unappreciated.
That doesn't sound possible.
Phil Collins does it. The guy from Atreyu does it. Trying to think of other ones.
That's bananas.
The girl.
How can you do that?
The girl from the J-Rock band. The girl from the J-Rock band.
Your whole body is vibrating like a crazy person. They gotta keep that shit steady.
The girl drummer from the J-Rock band Dollbox does it, and she screams too. And
dude, you watch a drummer, they fucking hammer that shit.
They go crazy. Dude, drumming is like actual exercise.
It is. Yeah. It's a crazy workout.
It's hard to pick whether or not I like playing guitar or drums more, because I feel like I'm doing more things playing guitar.
Playing drums one time. All right, try to teach me. Can't do it, man.
I like
guitar was more fun, but I still couldn't stick with that either. But
I feel like I'm doing more things playing guitar because I play lead.
I'm enjoying learning the piano now because I'm pressing buttons, and that's where I live.
But I
like pressing buttons.
But playing drums is just much more of it's weird. I'm gonna call it more active because you're using much more of your body, and you're where just the song comes from. Like without you, there's really not much.
Which one are you the
drums?
Drums?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Cody, checking on you. How you doing, man?
I'm doing
I'm
fine.
just playing Legends.
Yeah, he's playing.
I don't really have anything to add to this.
I mean, you're learning to play piano too, so like.
Yeah, but he already brought up piano, so there's nothing really for me to say about it. I learned a little bit of bass a long time ago.
I'd love to learn
learning
bass.
guitar once, and it just didn't really catch my interest. Past that, I really don't have anything to say.
Did I tell you guys that a band approached me for me to play bass?
No.
So it was when I was learning, and I was still I was probably 16, 17, and I was taking drums from a guy, at Ziegler's Music. Rest in peace.
You shouldn't just
And
take.
You were just
drums
taking his
from
stuff?
people.
No, I was taking drum lessons. You
Oh, I don't even
danguses.
have a key. Damn.
So I was taking drum lessons. I had this board of like dudes like looking for band members and stuff, and like they were all looking for like shit that I didn't really play at the time. Like I was big into like trying to like the old school rock and like metal scenes, and like that's what I wanted to play. And they were all like, "Oh yeah, we're in one of some of our influences are like Opeth and like Motorhead," and I'm like, "Dude, that's way out of my pay grade right now." So like I put a flyer up, and I was like, "Hey, just looking for people to jam with. This is the stuff I like to play." And I got a call from one guy who was like, "Hey, I saw your ad." He sounded like 40, and I was like, "Ah, that's cool." He's like, "We don't really need a guitarist, but we need a bassist. Can you play bass?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "You think you could learn?" I'm like, "Probably." And he's like, "Do you want to play bass?" I'm like, "No."
I mean, it probably would have been fun though.
Oh, I'm sure it would have
Like,
been.
I can imagine it being like I've only ever gotten to jam with somebody one time when I was learning guitar, and I knew just enough to where I could like play something.
Yeah.
And he was playing drums along with me. It was so fun.
My buddy Matt, he plays guitar, or not guitar, he plays drums. And so like we would just like jam out. And
Did you not do this already?
No.
Now we gotta flip the room. Yeah. But it's like the feeling of cohesion of like a good jam.
Like it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Like I'm thinking about it now, and like I'm gonna be able to get my music shit out of storage fucking finally whenever I make this move. Bailey's gonna hate it.
Oh yeah, especially if you're getting the drums out.
Oh, I'm not getting the drums out because we don't have space for that. But my amp is so loud. It was like
yeah.
I think it was like 300 something watts.
Shut up, Zach. I can't hear my grazing.
Dude, fucking real. She would say that shit. She's like, "Can you turn it down or use headphones?"
Just like turn. What the fuck, Bailey?
That's what a real thing she would say. "Can you turn that down?" No. The volume pedal. Volume pedals are honestly the MVP. Because like whenever I figured out that like I could plug in my guitar tuner to my pedal board and just have it there, it was like the game changed. Like I didn't need to like spend time like I had to like, unplug my guitar, plug it in to my tuner. It's like no, it was just there. It was plugged in already.
It's like a whole new world.
Yeah, and then I could turn my volume pedal all the way down so I wouldn't fucking hear shit, and I could just tune it. It was the best.
Oh, being smart.
What he did?
They break that hand breaks into like 3 or 4 little hands,
okay.
so you're just killing them all with
Dude,
one shot.
hell yeah, saving time.
And
Yeah.
this is the key you're missing, right?
I think so. Yes.
Small chest, small key.
The adult dungeons are a lot longer, aren't they?
Yes.
Well, yeah,
The adult dungeons
they're
are
the-
definitely longer than the child
They're the
dungeons.
meat of the game.
I mean, there's a lot of meat before you get to the meat.
I mean, there's like I'd call Child Link the appetizer, the salad.
It's longer than Twilight Town.
Don't fucking bring that
Well,
up
it
to
is.
me. Don't fucking trigger me like that.
That's why I was saying we may do the whole Forest Temple in one episode, but probably not.
Yeah,
'cause
We've
because
killed-
I was
it's too
actually just
long.
about to say it's about time.
We've killed 2 poes, haven't we?
Yeah, we killed 2 posts.
So-
So we could do about half a dungeon
Yeah.
in an episode.
So that's pretty good. It's pretty
Yeah.
good progress. But I think we should
We
stop
also-
it right here since
we
we're
also-
in the main room.
Okay.
We also weren't at the dungeon when we started. We had to go through that moblin bit.
Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know. You can comment on our music conversation or add something to it or
Yeah.
something.
Tell me what weird instruments you
We
play.
can talk about that.
Dude, I'd talk about music for a while.
I can't
Shovels
talk
it
to you
too.
about
Like
that.
we have 2 people that are super into it
Yeah.
and 2 people that know a little bit. Well, enough that we want to talk about
Enough that we could have a convo about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
it.
All right,
you guys
guys.
next time.
Thanks for watching. Next time we're gonna finish this shit.
Bye.
Woo!